It's always unwise to seek political advice from someone who gets paid $100 million a year to bounce a ball. Oh, and LeBron and Kevin, you're great players, but no one voted for you. Millions elected Trump to be their coach. So keep the political commentary to yourself, or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
Oh, sweetness. Yeah, she said that. Just shut up and dribble. Check out this headline. 81% of NBA owners' political donations are going to the Republican Party. And we know that today's Republican Party is definitely so far right. And the things that they stand for are so far out of order for the American people. Yeah, right. Let's check this out. Federal Elections Commission records show NBA owners have made $14.9 million in donations to Republican politicians overall, the Ringer revealed. Furthermore, 5 NBA owners have contributed directly to President Donald Trump: the Los Angeles Lakers' Jim Boose, Orlando Magic's Dan Devos, New York Knicks' James Dolan, Houston Rockets' Tillman Fertitta, and San Antonio Spurs' Julia Holt. Yeah, to a party that is so far right, and to a neo-fascist president. You got these NBA owners doing just that. And so nobody asked any of these people. Here's the point. This is why we brought up these examples today on Unbossed. Nobody asked these people to apologize or to distance themselves from being associated with the guy who said this.
Not all of those people were neo-Nazis, believe me. You also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
And I think any Jewish people that vote for a Democrat, I think it shows either a total lack of knowledge or great disloyalty.
This man is about to run for president again for the 3rd time. But again, none of the people that we just highlighted, and there are so many others, again, none of them have been asked to distance themselves or to apologize for making donations to people like Donald J. Trump. Do you see the double standard? Are you feeling the double standard? Do you understand the double standard? And this is not new for black folks, no matter what their station in life is, from janitor to superstar. Black folks, generation after generation after generation, have to continue to put up with these types of not just biases, but this type of disparate treatment from the power structure. And in the WNBA, I want you to come down memory lane, walk down memory lane with me, when Kelly Loeffler was defending her seat in the Georgia Senate. Kelly Loeffler continues to rip Black Lives Matter, says she won't sell stake in the WNBA. Do you remember that? But thankfully, she lost to Senator Warnock, who is running right now in the great state of Georgia. We need to help make sure he retains that seat. She happened to be the co-owner of the Atlanta Dream at the time. And the players went off on her, and rightfully so, they did. They stood up, is a better way for me to frame it. In a letter she sent to the WNBA president, Kathy Eaglebert, Loeffler said BLM was totally misaligned with the values and goals of the WNBA and the Atlanta Dream, where we support tolerance and inclusion. Instead of having WNBA players wear warm-up shirts emblazoned with Black Lives Matter and courts painted with the same message, the senator urged the WNBA to put American flags on its jerseys as a unifying rallying point for the American people. In other words, the feelings of black people don't damn matter. I mean, that's what she was saying. In other words, just totally disregard. Again, this is a pattern. This is nothing new. And for the black community, these kinds of behaviors, these kinds of power dynamics, it's a dream killer. It's soul snatching. It snatches souls in the black community. And in the immortal words of one of the greatest Cleveland City Council women to ever grace that council, she once said, "It doesn't matter if you meant to kill me on accident or on purpose, dead is dead." That is exactly it. Whether these things are happening subliminally or on purpose, it doesn't matter. What is tearing apart the soul of the Black community, the dreams of the Black community, time and time again. And what happened to Kyrie is yet another example of how it does not matter how successful you become, how much money or fame you have. If you are Black, the system will control you. It will try to bring you down no matter what. If you step out of line and the people who have that power feel as though you have gone too far. We saw it happen time and time again generationally, but one very poignant example is that of one of the greatest, Muhammad Ali, when he refused to fight in the Vietnam War. What happened to him? I'm glad that you asked. I know some of you remember what happened to him. What happened to him is that he was stripped of his title and then sent to jail. Watch this.
Go shoot my brother, some darker people, some poor hungry people in the mud for big powerful America, and shoot them for what? They never called me. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. What I'm gonna shoot them for what? How can I go shoot them? Them little poor little Black people, little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail.
And he went standing up for what he believed in. So again, many thanks to LeBron James for standing up and making it plain and exposing the media and their hypocrisy. More of us should have the courage to do that. And it was courageous for LeBron to do that, even though he has a large cachet. He is a superstar. We all get that. But for him to stand up and speak truth to power was indeed a beautiful, beautiful thing. And let this be a message to all of us that we all have a role to play in doing that. We don't have to have such a megaphone as LeBron James to stand up for what is true, what is right, and what is just. And there is no doubt in this country that Black people are judged and treated much differently than others, that Black people carry a heavier burden than others. And there are so many people from all walks of life who are complicit in this. Jerry Jones, you can make up for what you did as a 14-year-old. You have the knowledge now, so do something with it to lift the Black community and Black people.